Hey everyone, Eric Dobler here today from Dobler College Consulting. I had a really interesting conversation with one of my students today who, when we started working together, she thought that big schools was what she was going to want. She was really into the idea of like crowds of people, activities, ways to get involved, sports, and just everything that sort of transcended what she felt like she was experiencing in a smaller town where she came from. But these were like assumptions, right? So we started talking about college visits, and while there were some easy targets for her to go out and visit nearby that were bigger and that would check off all the boxes that she was looking at, I really stressed to her the importance of seeing something different. And I said, even though you don't really think you want a smaller school, I think it's really important to go and just take a look, take a tour, take it all in, see how it's different. So at least this way, as you're going through your process, you can compare and you can contrast and you're not relying on assumptions. So she went and did that. And then when we got together today, I was like, hey, so, kind of recap me on your visits. And she said, well, surprisingly enough, I really loved visiting the smaller school. And I was like, ooh, tell me more. And, it turns out that she's a really community-minded kid. She really likes the idea of getting involved, which she can do at a bigger school. But here, what she was hearing at the smaller school was the value and the importance of relationships. Getting involved on campus in clubs and organizations where people really, really get to know each other, getting to know her professors and her advisors on a much more personal level, and earlier on, in her four-year experience, and how those conversations can impact summer internships, research opportunities, job prospecting down the road, expanding, her network. And also this ability to kind of be in a classroom that isn't 300, 400, 500 students in a lecture hall where nobody's name or face matters, but rather being in a classroom where everybody is heard and has an ability to ask questions and to contribute to the conversation and really engage one another. And she's like, and that's kind of how I operate, and I really feel like now that I've seen what that could look like and what that could feel like, a smaller school may actually be much better for me. And as we kind of compared that experience to the bigger school she visited, I said, hey, look, if push came to shove and you had to make a decision here between the two, what would you do? And she's like, it'd be the smaller school. So, this outcome isn't going to work for everybody, right? A small school is not going to be right for everybody. But I think there is incredible value in going out and seeing different types of schools. Go see a big research university. Go see a school that is driven by school spirits and sports and the engagement. Go see a smaller liberal arts college. Go see a technical school. Really get on the ground, see how they're different, see how they compare. Make a good informed decision for yourself about what's going to be right for you. You get beyond assumptions and you get down to really concrete experiences, and that can make a huge difference in your college search. All right, if you have any questions about researching schools, building college lists, anything at all with the college application process, give us a call. We're here to help. Have a great day.